That's from Princess and the Frog, right? Because I that's kind of the vibe I was also getting.
It's open. That's not a good sign.
It's not.
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit Scar.
There was definitely
sure.
some be prepared energy in there.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Yeah, it's a great idea, Grace. You're kind of bad at this, but it's okay.
I better have a look around.
Ursula.
Oh, yeah, you know, yes, definitely Ursula. Yup. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to look at. Let's look at the guitar.
We sure do. That's a beautiful apartment.
I mean, she was a muse.
That's true.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
With money.
With money, you be a muse.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Elegant painting. She's got a Warhol painting?
Apparently so.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Oh yeah, I see the Warhol painting.
Yeah, there, yeah.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Well, look at everything.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Elvis.
Looks like it's
I
signed.
want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't, like, his muse, or... Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't there be? Instrument.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
I mean, she was a muse. Let's go upstairs. Damn, this apartment must be so much money.
I know, right?
Maybe there's something upstairs?
Like, it's an apartment with a second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
He looks so tired.
He looks so tired. So we've got Pan, who's hot and evil, and then we've got Apollo, who's hot and tired. What other Tumblr tropes do we have? Do we have going on here?
Apollo, god of sad saccharies. Thank you, Luke. Perfect.
You're Apollo, right? God of prophecy? One of the chorus.
Sometimes I am, yes.
God of no shirt.
What does that mean?
It means...
Would you wear a shirt if you had abs like that?
Not even close. Never. Ever.
Sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends.
Oh my god, you are tired.
If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
You're not here to grieve.
Or
I could ask you the same question.
I told you why.
I know what you said, but look around. This office has been tossed. Someone searched this place from top to bottom.
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
Okay. Why can't you help me? Let's start there.
yeah.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no
Okay,
specific
good.
rule against
Pan
it.
did come up.
You've already met Pan? How odd.
Yeah, he searched us
It's
out.
not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do. You have to know more than me about almost everything.
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible?
I'm sad.
I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Could you, like, elaborate and not, like, in more specificity and not just be vague and sad at me?
I mean,
I should
God of
thank you
prophecy. He probably
Okay,
knows what
fair.
he's talking about.
Speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
troubled.
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, midlife crisis He-Man.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
That's a fair point. Look at my abs.
Now look at my back. I'm so sad.
Do you see it
Can't
hunched?
do this.
It is the weight of the world.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
Ooh, we're gonna get another song.
Oh, time to make him fucking sing.
I haven't sung in centuries.
Come on, Troy
According to
Baker.
Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
What did you do? What didn't you do?
Cause and effect. The earth shook and my instinct was protect. She said, come, there's waves to ride. I stayed shut inside, and that's where she and I would disconnect. Cause and effect.
Calliope sounds awesome.
Calliope sounds awesome.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me thought I'd wait her out. Usually she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both There was not a chance that I would change, but she never came.
Cause and effect. There's damage even when it's indirect. Get up and join my side, or sit and let this ride. You can lose battles out of pure neglect.
Fuck, that's a good line.
That is.
Cause and effect.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
And let's see.
So did I give you pause?
I'll come and join your cause. Perhaps there is some change we can effect.
That hidden voice will always play. On loop, it will always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
He's the expert.
Yeah, well, can you explain why? Like, I mean, these are all kind of leading. I think can you explain why?
Yeah, just be straightforward.
Yeah.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that.
Oh.
To
How?
receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome.
Ah, I see.
Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Okay, yeah. So as long as we don't know what's going to happen, we have the propensity to change it.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
Touche.
Oh.
Get the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Thinking about Oedipus.
Yeah.
Not Oedipus anymore.
Can you help another way?
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with
There we
me.
go.
There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Here we go. Here we go. It's a surfer dude.
Surf's up, man.
Surf's up, man.
Hello.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Of course, this is where he lives.
It's fine.
Aren't idols rich? Yeah, like what's?
Are idols
I want to know the
broke?
discrepancy here.
In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
Apollo, you are a
You
mess of a
said you'd
man.
Meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Ooh.
We're like the Oracle of Delphi.
Ooh.
We're so clever.
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. Well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
It's Google.
There is.
Hello?
What?
Oh my god.
I have brought someone to see you.
Hello?
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
You sure?
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says.
Oh, he goes by Paul?
Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I mean, Google's kind of like an oracle.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
So cranky.
Fine. Get your abs in a twist.
Heh.
Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
I like the idea that Apollo's just like, where's this oracle in this day and age, and he just doesn't understand computers, so he thinks that someone who can use Google is just so all-knowing.
That would be amazing.
You live here?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah. Paul's aight.
Aww.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
I hear ya.
You keep calling him
Keep saying
Paul. I mean, we know
Paul.
why.
Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy.
And he just looks so sad
he
all
can
the
be
time.
Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
How well do you know Apollo?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
We know.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
It is now.
It is now.
I don't want to romance Apollo. He's too much like a sad dad.
He's too sad.
He's too sad. You're right.
I guess you're right. I just can't resist.
It's fine. I just don't need to be put under the microscope in my own abode.
Abode. He cracks me up.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
He literally doesn't know what the internet is. Holy shit, I was right.
You're right.
Paul, you could just go to a store and just ask for this cable of ether. You know, like, just, oh my god, Paul,
Yeah.
Apollo, please.
Precious.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah,
Sent
I've
Paul
been
to?
checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer.
Oh my god.
Here, hold up, I'll show you.
Of course, Red, you love him. He's a big, stupid old
There.
dad.
The computer was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Oh. Someone else who's insanely hot. Sweet. Wait, yeah, is that a surprise?
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment.
Why does
The
she
good
give
news
me
is
one?
that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
So Persephone did not like me.
He did not.
And I could see that as being like, that could go either like, oh, we have a dumb mortal in our midst who, you know, stumbled in. And, but if Persephone gave Calliope an apartment, she probably really cared for Calliope.
Yeah.
So like me strolling in with Calliope's soul is probably like really just upsetting to her.
That's probably why she was so cranky.
You know, I mean, that would make me cranky.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, you know what? Let's start with will there be trouble?
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great, we're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
You're not my real dad.
You're just my sad dad.
You're just my sad dad.
Oh my god, that's metal as fuck.
It's called Underworld. Let's go. Let's do this shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love it.
Red, Apollo put you on blast.
Welcome
I'm sorry
the
to say.
underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Hey, there's our man.
This Pan, look, Pan is clearly down to fuck. Not your kind of place or odd place. Actually, odd place to find Persephone. Yeah.
A little bit.
Persephone runs a nightclub called the Underworld. It's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Maybe, but I wouldn't say that to her.
Still, it seems like a weird thing for a god to do.
We all get through the years somehow, Grace.
We're all really
To
bored.
find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Not really, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
No.
really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
I noticed there was a stage at an open mic.
I know.
There it is. It's right there.
Oh.
Eros.
Eros, Hermes, and Pan. Okay.
Well, the only one of these four we have not met yet is Eros, and Loop is over here vibrating that we're going to meet the character she wants to romance.
Okay, so talk to Eros, I think.
I think so, yeah. Explore everything before finding Apollo. All right.
Okay. Holy, what the fuck?
Eros, baby.
Oh, hey. You're the new Muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh,
Are
Excuse
your
the
straps
manners.
leopard print?
Name's Eros, god of sex.
Like Grace is just staring. Like, is there an option to just stare, like just vacantly for like an hour? Like, what the hell?
I mean, we have turned off the timer.
Yeah.
So. I love the "Hi, god of sex. How do you know Aphrodite, goddess of love?"
Yeah.
question. That's great. That's a great question. Let's ask that.
Let's ask that question.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe she's not really keen on Greek myth.
You know
I guess
Aphrodite,
this is
right?
for people who are
I
totally
only met her the
canon blind.
once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. Like, you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
So yeah, let's follow this up. I actually kind of like this interpretation.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire,
You're the god of sex?
really. Sensuality. Attraction.
He looks so bored.
Why? We're expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow.
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
What are you doing here?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
Everyone is
what
so
happened?
bored.
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
That sounds like fun, actually.
Yeah, honestly.
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
Yeah.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing.
Buddy, have you considered
just
a
as well.
wardrobe change?
People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
But are you saying that maybe he should not wear a leather harness?
I mean, he seems disappointed that all he inspires is sex, and yet look at what he's wearing.
Do you not like my daddy costume? Is that it? Should I put on a suit?
I have no issues with the daddy costume. I'm just saying, you know, if he's tired of just inspiring sex, maybe he should look in a mirror.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not slut shaming him. I'm just saying, you
No.
know, if he wants to change,
If he wants to
needs to enact it.
so like if he wants to stop inspiring sex in people, he could just put on like a big fucking chicken outfit, and you know what? That'll stop it.
That'll stop it for sure. Or it'll inspire some new kinks.
Yeah, you know, and we don't kink shame here. You know, I want to know. I want Eros, buddy. Are you okay?
I don't think anybody in this game is okay.
Eros, are you okay? Do you need like a hug or like a head pat?
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. It was hard to get away. I just want... Nope. Never mind.
No, don't tease me, Eros. Yeah, don't fucking tease me.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Aw, he's so sad.
I have to go now.
Here's
I
the
would
thing.
like to give him a hug.
I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
I mean, we all know she won't be.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
There
Oh
won't
my
be.
god, Red, that is a good point. Look how many people are thirsty for Gritty. A chicken costume would just make it worse.
You're right. Yeah. All right. There won't be.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Oh God. Okay. Let's go talk to Hermes.
Let's go talk to Hermes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
I love them.
They're very, very good.
So yeah, what's your
You're
story?
not much like
Hermes?
the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you
Oh my
imagine
God,
me
their face.
in charge?
I love them.
Actually, yeah, isn't Athena in charge? And so something that's been bothering me before we continue here. I like the choice of the gods that they use, and I'm wondering if it was a conscious decision to omit Zeus. You know, because
You do make a good point.
yeah, I mean, we all know Zeus is the biggest dick in Greek myth. Like,
Oh, Loop says we get answers.
okay, all right, great, perfect, love it. Like, I don't mind that what we've got, but like, I'm curious.
Okay, well, now that you've brought this up and pointed out his glaring absence, I'm wondering if maybe everybody got sick of his shit and ganged up on him, and that's why he's not
That
here.
would be fucking hysterical.
That would be pretty good.
But yeah,
Wouldn't
let's see.
Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
Cookies.
I still don't trust those fucking cookies. I'm sorry. Something about those cookies and the way that the game like called attention to them, and then when Athena was like, "Have a cookie," and then owl, I'm like, okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm paranoid.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that.
I think they are drinking Ramune.
I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Aww. Is that normal?
You knew it was gonna happen? It wasn't a surprise?
He asked me before he left. So, no, not a surprise.
Is that usually how it happens?
Usually, yeah.
Buddy, you're looking kind of shifty.
Now, okay. This is interesting. I feel like, Calliope just sort of showed up at the audition, saying that she heard Grace's song and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
If they know that their time is coming and they have to kind of search out a successor, Calliope probably knew she was going to get killed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So she was trying to find her successor before that happened.
And she did it. Very, very quickly.
Yeah, but I think she knew something was going to happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
That's how
I told
Hermes
you.
rolls.
I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
But why?
But why? Did you take the body? Yeah.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
What do you know? What do you know about murder?
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice, though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Angry? Oh, there we go.
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
Go. Hermes.
I have to go.
Hermes, please. Hermes.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Thanks, Hermes. Alright, talk to Pan. Alright, you smooth motherfucker.
Hello, Disney villain, sir. He's so
As I
unfairly
live and
handsome.
breathe, if it isn't our dear Muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
God, that's a really good offer, but... yeah, what do you do? No, we know what he's doing here. Let's start with thanks for the address.
Yeah.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember,
I thought that was a favor.
how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Thank you.
You knew it... Okay.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
Jesus! What are you doing here?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle?
Do I
I'm
look
here
like I know how to
listen
use
thrilling
Google?
music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
You know, I can't... Yeah, how can I trust you?
Yeah.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
That's by
Trust
design.
is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Jeez. God
A
damn.
little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh, damn. Hoping maybe. That's...
We can flirt. Can we flirt just a teeny bit?
Do you want to flirt a little bit?
Just one little flirt.
Let's do it.
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, the... you... Do you
The
know
you.
Persephone
The
well?
you. All of
There
this.
is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Ooh.
Not anymore?
Ooh.
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
I should go.
We should go.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
All right, let's talk to Apollo and then Persephone.
Yep.
You over here? You wallflower! You're just in the at the
I
side.
thought this would be
God.
easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off.
Because you're not wearing a
I
shirt.
hope your search has been more successful.
This isn't your kind of place, is it?
I love
You
the
don't come
expression
here
on her
often,
face.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
No.
Once, when I had the Muses to keep me company.
Try living a little. I get the appeal, but I can't romance him. He's too sad and too dad.
He's too sad, Dad.
He's
Yeah.
too sad and too dad. Also, I like how expressive everybody is in this game. Like, the art is choice.
It's beautiful.
Like, god damn. Yeah, let's try living a little.
You know, fun doesn't just happen, Apollo. It's okay to not beat yourself up 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I know.
I know you know, but you're in a club. Live a little.
This style of music is unfamiliar to me.
You're
but
so
thank you,
old!
Grace, I'll
That's the other
Try my
thing,
best.
too. Like you said, he's Dad. He's like Turbo Dad.
He's so old. He doesn't understand Google, and just everything about this is the bass is too much. I'm going to go and lay in the surf. God.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know exactly?
Everything. The story. Tell me the story.
Yeah, tell,
My Greek
tell her the
mythology is a
story.
little rusty, but isn't Persephone the one who was kidnapped?
Oh, you know about that. What else do you know?
Just that Persephone was a sweet girl and Hades, lord of the underworld, swept her off to the land of the dead.
Without so much as a by your leave, yes. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved.
Just the vacant stare and nothing else.
And then it continues.
Yeah, how much of that story is true?
So tell me,
Yeah.
how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Does this sort of thing happen a lot?
That's a good one. I like that.
I mean, it is Greek myth, so we know the answer is yes, but this is still funny.
Wait, so Hades just kidnapped her, and that was okay? Does this stuff happen a lot with the idols?
Not since the days of the Titans, which I barely remember. It was the first time one idol had killed another. I'd like to say we handled it well, that Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie.
Oh, Zeus
Persephone
being
was
mindful?
punished for the murder. The underworld taken from her. And we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
Yeah, I don't blame her either.
Yeah, I don't blame her either.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Persephone...
I feel like those two questions are related. Why is everyone scared of Persephone? Because she murdered an idol.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's do this.
Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
Thank you, Grace.
Look, I learned long ago not to.
Oh my god, Apollo. I'm gonna go to the bar and order you a Long Island sad tea.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
Seriously, I'm gonna get you a Long Island sad tea that's only half full because the other half is gonna be filled with your tears.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone is angry with everyone and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
that expression.
Time to change the subject.
That expression is just the I'm so in over my head.
Yeah.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
I'm looking forward to this.
Talk to Apollo again. Does he have anything else to say?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Are we not going to see Persephone? I thought you found a way to her.
Oh, can I pull you off of this wall?
I should get
okay.
going. Persephone
Okay.
awaits.
Right behind you.
Or are you just glued to this wall, Apollo?
Here we go.
Here we go. I am so engrossed in this. This is a good story. It helps that it's executed fucking flawlessly.
Yeah.
The soundtrack,
If you're angry with anyone,
voice acting, the
Persephone,
art.
be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited.
Your jacket's
Why?
really cool.
Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
No.
Will you step on me?
Please. Can you step on me? Step on me. I don't want to fight. Let's start with I don't want to fight because I have questions. Seems neither of these seem engaged. She's already pissed at us. So let's see if we can calm things
I'm
down.
not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
That is the
Persephone.
perfect expression
This
for
isn't-
this
You have
line of
every reason to
questioning.
try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, have a good night. Also, I recognize her voice too, but I can't place it. No, I don't want to ask Apollo yet. Or well, this is a question mark.
I guess we could explore it.
Yeah, let's explore it.
Now would be a good time to mediate, Apollo.
Is that why you're here, brother?
I'm
Because
sad.
you know me so well.
I'm so sad.
Because I know that you care. Far more deeply than you could ever admit.
How would you know that? You resigned. You abandoned everything and everyone who ever needed you.
I'm sad.
Oh, now I'm even more
First
sad.
thing about me, and you never did. Just crawl back into your dark little hole, Apollo.
Okay.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
That's
She was
that's the
staying at
easiest.
your
That's the best way to
apartment.
start off.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Oh damn!
Okay, bye.
Boy, you're really hot. I mean, what? Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh shit! Dance off! Dance off!
You hear that? You're in my house, little Muse. You want answers?
Oh,
Fight for them.
she's the major. That's where I know her from Ghost in the Shell. Okay.
Ah.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends.
Apollo looks so like I don't want to be here right now.
Yeah.
Little girl, the shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends.
Oh God!
Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this
Let's start with this.
Yes.
We want to build. We want to build.
Thanks for the welcome, it's my first time here. You've made your feelings for me crystal clear. You play your show, I'll just go grab a beer. Didn't come here to quarrel with you. Love what you've done here, this place comes up well. You've nailed the theme, it really feels like hell. Guess you're not looking for new clientele. Just as well, that's a 5-star review. Let's try the easy way. Hear what I have to say.
They get younger every year. Little big shots that drift through here think they're bringing something new through the door. And you've heard it 1,000 times before. Honey, I've heard it 1,000 times before. Honey, I've heard it 1,000 times.
Her face.
Yeah.
Your hosting skills could use a bit more pluck. About as subtle as a garbage truck. Thanks all for coming, but your next guest sucks. Lacks something, don't you think?
Is there nothing she can't do? She's a half-assed stand-up comic too. Points to score. Oh, honey, we've heard it 1,000 times before. Oh, honey, we've heard it 1,000
Okay,
times.
she's seen it all and she's not sold. But there's, what, 100 people here all told. Anybody else here who's a billion years old? Does she speak for you?
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes.
Oh! That's a great threat.
To the ferryman, get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
You're not my queen pea, I'm alive. You got a real life Muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, P. It'll be
They
big.
get dumber every
I'm a
year.
flounder picking out a stick in the ground.
Little big
But come
shots.
hither and consider that we shiver while you wither as you dither around.
No idea
Oh!
what they're all headed for. A black river, bleached bones along the shore.
Go for the kill.
Show her something she's
Go for the kill.
never seen before.
Don't you have any idea how you sound right now? We hear it all the time. The world is full of ghosts and nothing's ever born. You're choking on dust down here now. Maybe that's your cue. Time's come to move on. Make space for someone new. Someone not as bored as you. Maybe this new muse will do.
Don't use that word. You have no right to use that word. After what you did to her. Why don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take. That's your biggest mistake. For Calliope's sake.
Hey, Aunt, do you think they were banging?
I think they were banging.
Yeah.
Like a drum set.
Show's over.
1,000 times.
It's nearly dawn.
The single note should take you down now.
Lights on.
Without even trying, and you didn't mind.
I love Apollo just standing in the middle there. He's so out of place.
I'm the saddest one here.
But you can't stay here.
You're the song, and you're being sung.
Lullaby from Muse.
Not an easy thing to lose. Wish I could hear it. Again.
Wow, she's sadder than me. Hermes, what is happening here?
No. No, you've earned your answers.
Hell yeah. God, what a good song.
That was good.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
Huh. Hermes is just happy to be here. Like,
true.
wow, guys, what a great show. I'm going to drink my ramen, sip, sip. Meanwhile, Pan's over there like, fuck, that was hot. Yes! How well did you know her? I mean, I'm pretty sure we know. We know, but...
Grease is a little slow on the uptake, I think. She's not as genre
So
savvy
you
as
must know
we
better
are,
than
so
anyone what
that's
she's been
fine.
up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
So that's why.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That does tell us a bit.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone
Yeah,
knew
that
about
just
it.
kind of lends to my theory that
None of
she
you
knew
were
it was
talking
going
to her.
down.
Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Yeah, actually, must it be an idol?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Okay, let's stick with...
Wait. Did you say magic?
Of course magic!
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
Oh, Grace.
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
Hecate.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Okay, yeah.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Okay. What about Pan? Obviously not, but let's just explore.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left.
That's
the
what Pan
chorus.
does.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too...
No, it's not Pan.
messy.
Pan is
Still, we
probably
should
working on
consider the
behalf
idea.
of whoever the killer
Him to
is.
show up so quickly is odd.
Like, this doesn't strike me as Pan, but Pan's gonna get something out of it.
Yeah.
So like he obviously knows more than he lets on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, it's definitely not Pan. I mean, could Athena be the killer? Let's throw it out there. Fuck it. Let's toss some spaghetti at this fucking wall.
Yeah.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well,
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
I mean, unless Calliope was like... Okay, so they did say that Calliope was like tired of all the infighting and that everyone, should move on.
Mm-hmm.
So if Calliope, whatever Calliope was looking to do, threatened the order that Athena was preserving, then
Yeah.
Let's...
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
Okay. I don't think they're really both suspects at this point.
I really don't either.
Like Persephone clearly loved Calliope, and Apollo is literally the saddest person in creation.
He's too sad to do. He has no motivation for anything.
He has no motivation for anything. He barely has motivation for life. Like he's not gonna kill somebody.
No, that's way too much.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo.
You're all children.
Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Everyone, your trauma is both equally disturbing and sad. Let's...
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Super. Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
I love Grace.
Grace is very good. Yeah, she shamed sad dad.
I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
She's like, oh god, what did I start?
You knew her. She was family to us. Don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne.
This isn't helping. No, actually.
Everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this. There is something missing.
Someone's taking advantage of the infighting that they knew would happen.
To seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to
Of
a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I bent before I
Trapped.
stepped.
This is
is
not
not
about
about
you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath.
Sad dad has been activated.
Yeah.
Not your anger. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Persephone, you're not helping. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Alright. Okay, I mean, I like Persephone, but a sad dad, like, maybe we could have him not, maybe we could teach him to stop being sad.
Maybe we could teach him to stop being sad.
But I really like Persephone, but I really like Apollo. Fuck! We gotta go with sad dad.
We
Dawn's
gotta go with
yeah.
sad dad. Yeah. No wrong choices.
That was not my finest moment.
Like, Apollo's kind of become my girl Friday in this case, so.
Persephone will never let this go.
Which, speaking of, where the fuck did Freddy go to?
Yeah, we left her behind.
Also, we're still in Act 1. I thought for sure, like, oh man, like, we're kind of breezing through this, and I just realized, wait a minute, I saw Act 1 at the beginning, and we haven't got into Act 2.
Yep.
Damn!
We're still on day 1.
Yeah, oh, that's
She
right,
gave us
we have a week! Yeah, what was that all about?
What the hell was that? You were one step away from full thunder and lightning.
Old habits die hard, especially around my family. That's why I've tried to avoid
You low-key
my
thought he was in the dumpster. He is! He's in the dumpster!
I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
Like, yeah, Apollo's just standing in the dumpster. Yeah, you know, I can kind of relate.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I'll be 14 around my parents forever.
Try living in their house for 1,000 years.
Oh!
No thanks.
Ugh.
Oh! Oh!
This here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
Is Athena really not an option?
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive.
You don't know how to use a computer, Apollo.
If I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
Maybe our culprit knows that. Hey, that's the one.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one.
That's what we were
Maybe
thinking.
whoever's behind this knows that, and is counting on it.
How? No one could have known you would become the Muse.
Maybe they just don't want to muse around. Though why is a good question.
Good thinking. Though I'm not sure who would benefit.
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind.
Like, Calliope, like if they manage to kill Calliope without her choosing a successor, the Muse is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So Calliope caught wind of it and was like very hasty. Like that's probably why she was out when she stumbled on the audition. She was hastily looking for a successor to carry on, you know, her eidolon.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like, yeah, who would benefit from there being no more Muses, or at least no more Calliope.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, where do we look next? I'm just gonna assume
Where
you're
do
still
we look,
helping me,
then?
sad dad.
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
No shit.
So you don't know where to look next?
I need time to sort it out. Just be patient, Grace.
I gotta go be sad and stare at the surf.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, you know what? Let's just.
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
Oof, isn't that your thing? Seems mean.
It does.
I'm just gonna say I appreciate it.
What I meant to say is, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry, I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax? Who can relax? I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
Sad He-Man.
I'm so sad.
I'm so sad. For the sadness of Grayskull. Oh, hey, Act 2.
Oh, we did. We did it.